Hello, it's Chris here, head teacher at Churchill Academy and Sixth Form with my end of term, end of year update. And this is the video version of the update letter sent out at the end of term in July 2021. And I want to begin by thanking you and your wonderful children for the support you've given to the Academy during this extraordinary year. We've all been tested, sometimes to breaking point, by the trials and tribulations of the pandemic, but we have not broken. We have reached the end of the year ever more determined to continue to offer the highest standards of education, care and guidance to our students. We couldn't do it without your support, and we're grateful for the countless ways you've shown that over the past year. Last week I wrote to you including a video update version of the practical arrangements for the start of term in September 2021. COVID safety, contact tracing, testing, who starts when and uniform and behaviour expectations. You can read a copy of that letter on the Academy's website and see the accompanying video version on Churchill Academy and Sixth Form's YouTube channel. In this final update of the year, I wanted to look up from the day-to-day to the bigger picture. I do this in the light of our vision to set no limits on what we can achieve and our purposes to inspire and enable young people to make a positive difference. So our educational priorities for 2021 to 22. Amidst all the talk of hand sanitizer, lateral flow tests and contact tracing, it's sometimes difficult to remember that our primary purpose is as a place of education. Our priorities for 2021 are laid out in detail in the Academy Priorities and Development Plan on the website and summarised in my recent Headteacher's blog. Over the next year, we'll be focusing on inclusion and diversity, student engagement and leadership, teaching and learning, curriculum and sustainability. We're looking forward to the exciting experiences that our new curriculum has to offer our students. We'll be looking to them, as ever, to seize their opportunities with both hands, applying themselves to their studies in every moment with excellent effort. Our guide to this is our learning values, which summarise our expectations of all of our students, all of the time. We expect determined and consistent effort, a hunger to learn new things, challenging ourselves to go beyond what is comfortable, viewing setbacks and mistakes as opportunities to learn and grow, seeking and responding to feedback, and encouraging others to succeed. We know that these qualities enable our students to achieve their very best, academically and personally, not just in school, but in their lives beyond. We make no apologies for holding our students and ourselves to these high expectations. I also want to provide you with a staffing update. As the academic year draws to a close, we're saying farewell to some highly valued colleagues. Mrs. Camplin from History is leaving us to pursue a long-held ambition to work as an educational psychologist. Mr. Church, who teaches history, politics and law, has secured the position of head of house at Gordano School, while Mrs. Donaldson, in science, has secured a head of chemistry position from September. Mr. Warren, in the humanities team, has also been a great help to us this year, covering in the history department and elsewhere, but he leaves us at the end of the year. We thank them all for their contributions to Churchill and wish them well in the future. Our growing student population means that we've expanded our staffing from September, as well as replacing departing colleagues. We're delighted to announce the following new staff joining us next year. Miss Brockington is joining us as a teacher of art and design, Miss Homewood in English, Mr. Penn in RE, Miss Davis is joining us to teach history and politics, Miss Reed in history and law, Mr. Fisher, who's already started with us in IT and business, Mr. Newell will join us in science, and Mr. Senior will also join us in science. Miss Collins will now be a permanent member of our reception and administration team, and Mr. Bigwood will be joining us as Chief Operating Officer in charge of all the things that help make the Academy run smoothly. Finally, the following current staff will be taking on new roles from September. Mrs. Hain will take over as head of Hanover House as Mrs. Bradley steps back into a teacher of science role. Miss Tucker and Miss Hodge will be job sharing the director of faculty role for design, technology and art. Miss Moncur will step up into the SEN support team leader role. Miss Hodge will take over from Miss Tucker as leader of learning for food science and nutrition. Mr. Sharp will take over from Mrs. Hain as leader of learning for geography. Mr. Bevan will take over from Mr. Church as Pupil Premium Progress Coordinator. And Mrs. Crocker will be the leader of PSHE and RSE, that's Personal, Social and Health Education and Relationships and Sex Education, from September. Finally, Miss Piper, Miss Rees and Mr. Bennett have all been appointed as early career teacher mentors to help support new entrants to our profession in the early years of their teaching career. On behalf of all the students, families and the trustees, I'd like to thank every single member of staff at the Academy for all they've done through this most challenging of academic years. It has been a true team effort and it's been a privilege to lead them. On their behalf, I would like to thank all the parents, carers and family members who provided a huge support to the Academy this year. You've taken on untold burdens through the pandemic in your own lives, coupled with months of remote learning during the lockdowns. The partnership between school and home has enabled our students' continued success, and we're so grateful for all you have done. But finally, I would like to thank our students. Our young people have been amazing throughout the pandemic. We're really looking forward to what we hope will be an uninterrupted year next year, when they'll continue to seize every opportunity to flourish and succeed. It's been a pleasure to work with them this year. Above all, I wish all of you a well-deserved summer break with good weather and good health. We will see you in September. Thank you and goodbye.